But all the noises it makes. Right. Ow! Why did that hurt? Anyway, sound's working. Things are going and happening and stuff and things. Hello, welcome back to Joyless Gaming and Fallout New Vegas. Fingers crossed things work this time. Last time I streamed this, played for about 3 hours and the game did not crash, which is awesome.
Hello.
And looked at, oh that's right, they're not here now. I looked up a thing about Boone. Yeah. So I was actually on the right track in terms of trying to do a thing over at this Legion raid camp and freeing those prisoners, but I'd forgotten that it was actually tied to a quest that you start from here that I always forget exists because I usually don't explore Nipton. It's in here. This dude.
Are you fucking kidding me? First I get my leg smashed, and then in walks the Powder Ganger's Grim fucking Reaper. What the fuck have you got against us, man? Jesus fucking Christ. If you want me dead, just give me 15 medics and I'll fucking OD for you, okay? Fuck!
Alright, calm down.
Luck, that's how. You're looking at the second place winner of the Nipton lottery. That asshole Swanick took first place, so him they let walk. It ain't like we came to Nipton to play it. Me and my crew had it worked out had it all worked out with the scumbag mayor. We were gonna ransom them off, keep their weapons for ourselves, a nice score. We get in position, and next thing we know, we're surrounded by those fucking Legion freaks. They dragged us and everybody else into the center of town. And that asshole with a dog on his head, he starts talking about how we're bad people. He said we needed to be punished for what we did. Not all of us, but some of us. And then he gives everyone a fucking lottery ticket. What do you think? He started drawing tickets and that's how people got punished. First up was the lucky losers. They got decapitated. Guess that's lucky cause it's pretty quick. Then came the crucifixions. God damn, but those went on and on and on. Third place runners-up got enslaved. I got the fuck beat out of my legs, and the winner, they let go free. Yeah, a bunch of those Legion fucks dragged them off right away. They were headed east, if you're feeling heroic. Don't act like you'd be doing me if...
There it is, booted.
They go. What they had coming. Glad we were the ones to deliver it.
There it is, completed.
Pisses me off that Legion slavers can just operate on NCR turf like that. If we hadn't caught up to them, they'd probably have a clear path to the river. No one to stop them. There should be patrols, checkpoints. We got greedy, overstretched. Now our own territory is insecure.
Alright, is that insufficient? Will he ask me later? Because one of the things that I wanted to do was actually shore up all of the defenses of Bitter Springs first, then complete his quest, and I really should have done something about that. Like how he doesn't say anything about this. Right, so I'll start doing some of this stuff, and then after that, go and do something else that I'm pretty sure should increase my reputation and get this quest activated.
Wow, hey, it's you.
Huh. Okay, who's the boss and where are they? Here we are.
I've been sending requests for relief for months now.
Your flag is upside down.
Of course I'm aware. It's a distress call. At this point, I'll take anything you can give me. We need more troops, fresh supplies, and medical relief. As if that wasn't enough, someone's been coming out of the mountains at night. I don't know. The NCR's stretched thin as it is. I've put in requests at Camp Golf, Forlorn Hope, McCarran, but things are no better there. Maybe if their situations improved, they'd have men to spare. Or maybe they'd listen to someone with a reputation for helping the NCR. Food, blankets, clothes, tools. The Army used to ship out caches of supplies regularly. But with the Legion so active, we haven't gotten any in months.
Is that a separate quest? Apparently not.
You'll want to talk to Lieutenant Markland about that. It started about 6 months ago. At first it was just supplies going missing. We figured it was refugees. Then people started dying. Always a single bullet to the head. Always from extreme range. We've lost 8 refugees and 3 soldiers to this son of a bitch. We know he must be hiding out in one of the caves up in the mountains. But I don't have enough men to send out looking for him. Okay, but this is... Most of the people here were displaced. This whole area used to be a great...
Alright. Now I can talk to this guy.
Yeah? What is... Hey, if you can help, I'll take whatever I can get. Doctor's back. I'm not trained to deal with major psychological trauma.
Major psycho what now?
I'm an Army field medic. I can treat bullet wounds, shrapnel, trench foot, no problem. But this, the kids and the psychological trauma and all...
Get them
Caravan
books.
companies are probably your best bet. Smaller trade...
Look out for books like what you said.
Thank you. Any help you...
I've got doctor's bags, so there
Thank
you go.
you. This will keep us well stocked for a good long while.
Right, so... Where am I being pointed to? Oh, that's right. The supplies things are just sort of floating around the place, aren't they? Right, yeah, let's not take the radioactive one. Oh, I can't take any of that? Oh shit. Fucking Night Stalkers. Right, anyway, so it's along in here where we'll find more supplies. I don't have to lockpick, do I? Oh, damn it! Alright. I think I have a... Yeah, that should... Yes. Right. So aside from the radioactive one, and I'm pretty sure the guy doing the killing and all that is actually a Great Khan, so if I wanted to avoid pissing them off too much, I need to be able to sort of peacefully do things, one of which would involve not taking Boone with me, because he's not going to respond well to that. But it would involve a lot of speech, I think, and I don't have speech with this character. So if it devolves into violence, it's going to suck, but I can prevent it from immediately turning to violence by not taking Boone in with me. Oh, fucking... Here we are. Thinking of lizards. I'll eat one. That's possible. Not quite remembering it thoroughly, whether or not oh, that location mark is not as close as I thought. Bloodborne Gate. That might be where that climb every mountain quest is taking me, but it might be up here. I'm not sure. I can't quite recall if the remaining supply cache is actually in the same place as the guy I'm after. Is it up there? Up there? Uh-huh. Right, so save that because
I'll sit tight.
Who are you? How did you find this place? Refugee camp. Is that what they're calling it? Good old NCR. They can whitewash anything. Let me tell you something. That refugee camp, it's built on the blood and tears. Keep deluding yourself. Then you'll have to kill me. Come for me. Hey! Had enough?
okay, well that doesn't seem to have immediately hurt my reputation. Well, that's it, I suppose.
I've got your back.
So I was right, yeah. One of the caches is actually located in the place with the target of that quest. Okay, so get part of this done. To go and help Camp Forlorn Hope. I think, can you get help from Camp Golf provided you've helped all of the misfits? I think that might be the requisite there to get their help. Not sure about Camp McCarran. Now, I know where I can get the books, but every time I've been there, they've not been available because it's at the Crimson Caravan. And that trader there just doesn't seem to want to spawn.
Hey. You're back. You did? Who was... Really? Well, this canyon used to be a great con... About 3 years ago, there was a communication mix-up that resulted... It was a tragic mistake, but we've done all... We provided medical aid to the wounded. I'm glad it's taken care of, but still, I wish it could have been... Where did you get this? You know what? It doesn't even matter. Thank you. At this point, I'll take any... Okay, but...
Alright, so now it's, yeah, now it's just the reinforcements. I say just. It's actually, yeah, because you've got McCarran, Golf, Forlorn Hope. I'm going to go to McCarran first because it's possible that having done the 3-card bounty that they might be willing to send reinforcements. It might be based on something else though, I'm not sure. It's been a while. And completing this just means that it's a lot easier to get that quest done with Boone without a lot of people dying. But if I must, then I must. I mean, obviously a lot of people end up dying because you kill the attackers, but I mean, among the civilians and soldiers stationed there. I thought it might be pointing me at Major Dartry. You're down this way. So I have to talk to Colonel Shu then?
Something I can do for you? We're all impressed with the work you've done for us. It's a key to a little hideaway south of here.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
used it as a place for rangers to rest and resupply.
That's right. You get liked enough and he's the one who gives you the key to that.
I appreciate your concern for Bitter Springs.
Oh, cool. So yeah, I guess the 3-card bounty is sufficient to get that done. Alright, come back for any other stuff later. if it's, yeah, the misfits. What am I... You basically teach them based on your skills. There's like guns and explosives and... Ooh, maybe medicine, I'm not sure. Of course, you could always cheat, is the thing about doctoring their records. That probably requires a hack skill or something. Oops. Now let's give it a go. Hey, Fluffy, had trouble sleeping. Yeah, having a kind of regular sleep schedule, or no, maybe some vigorous exercise to help tire you out. Sorry, I can't really help about sleep troubles. I'm not very good at getting a regular sleep pattern myself either. Alright, so who am I looking to talk to? Well, I can't even always rely on the there's sedatives in my medication, but I can't even always rely on that to help get me to sleep.
We won't go quietly.
Make me feel tired enough to go to bed, but it doesn't necessarily help me get to sleep.
Oh, hell. What is it now? Hey, you're a damn fine soldier, and word on the...
Oh. Oh, he didn't have to do anything. You sleep when you're tired, yeah. I didn't... Oh. Did I just need a good reputation in order to get... Oh. Because you can't get help from Forlorn Hope until you've completed Restoring Hope. I know that much. Unless they... Yeah, unless they just like my reputation and they're willing to send people just because I'm cool.
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
Yikes, when did they send those guys here?
I'm glad to see you here. I'll be honest. The Legion has me worried
Oh.
here, but I think I can spare some soldiers.
Oh.
Consider your request granted.
Oh.
Watch yourself out.
Okay. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Hello. What can I do for you?
Right. Who's the radio person here? Radio? Yes.
Hey, you're not one of the troopers. Got a second? I have work I need done, and nobody here at the camp has the time or inclination to help me out.
Yes, you can be an arsehole to everyone. It has its downside, because that makes a lot of people hate you and try to kill you all the time, but then again, that just keeps you leveling up and collecting gear that you can sell for caps or trade for better weapons and armor and stuff, so... It's the expression, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
I have the delightful task of tabulating stockpiles, kill ratios, mission success rates, radiation deaths. I've come across numerous inconsistencies between our numbers and our reports.
Yeah, so this is...
Especially with... I'm wondering if our radio security... Less than a third of reported enemy... What?
Yeah, that's who you need to talk to get the thing where you then go and talk to... What's his face?
Hello?
Right, well, I don't actually have to do Restoring Hope right now. But I should look for the other sniper dudes. So that I can... Where are the other sniper dudes? Hey, is that a ranger? If I talk to one of the sniper ones, it's, oh, they must be in... Are they in the barracks? Mess hall or barracks? Something like that.
Hello.
One of these places, probably. Because that'll progress Boone to wanting to talk about thingy. Yeah, here we go.
That's one less drugged out waster. Wow. I like to keep things simple. You let your mind... You really want to talk to somebody? Me? Yeah, look. He's not my real father. It's a long story. You trying to start... No. Just...
Damn it. Suck at these games. How can you suck at these games? Do you mean, like, the whole thing of figuring out the best way to interact with people? Because, I mean, the combat is
We won't go quietly.
fairly rudimentary.
Count on that.
They want you to be nice to people. I suppose part of it too is... Pardon me. Combat, well, I mean, depending on what kind of game it is, I mean, particularly with the
Hey.
Bethesda-styled Fallout games, the use of that is absolutely essential. Because a lot of it's just too spazzy to try and do shooting in real time. Although frankly, if you wanted to play this, I highly recommend playing as a sniper. You do a lot of sneaking around, and you get a rifle with a scope. You basically get your enemies before they know you're there. Where's the bloody captain? Is that you? Oh, there you are.
Oh, I've heard of you.
You've heard of me. I was here and I got a quest from you. Die so easily in Fallout 4. What difficulty were you playing on? Out of curiosity. Because that's another one too, actually, in that
Thanks.
some of the things that happen in these games is that early on, you are quite flimsy. And it takes a while before you're not quite so flimsy anymore.
Here.
Right, so I'm over encumbered. Alright. What do I do about that? So I finished that. So this place is reinforced normal. Yeah, the funny thing, particularly with Fallout 4, is that it's... See, in Fallout 3, despite the fact that you could run into some tough enemies early on, the way the level scaling tended to work was that they were always appropriate to your level the first time you entered a certain area. And in Fallout 4, they don't quite work that way. They actually have more fixed levels, and the scaling works on what is the highest level opponent that will appear in a particular area, which means there are certain areas where you shouldn't go. But yeah, there are some enemies that it's like really hard to deal with. And I think in Fallout 4, early on you can go to a place where there's bloody Maya lurks, and they are a nightmare for a low-level character to deal with. For annoying, yeah. Right, okay. Ooh, I can do some, lose some weight that way. Is that enough? That's enough. So this one's sort of a bit of an interim between the two, because it's actually, all of the enemies are, they're not all always fixed level. The only ones that actually have scaling applied are usually human enemies, and the scaling only applies to their weapons and armor. Where am I going? Crimson Caravan, right? But the way the enemies are scaled is that they are, certain enemy types are always at least of a certain level, and they're placed in certain areas, which means that, well, see, like in this game, you start here, but right here, still within the bounds of Goodsprings, there are giant rad scorpions, and you cannot fight them that early in the game. But they don't come close enough to the town for you to have to deal with them. And if you manage to sneak past them, further up here there are cazadors, which are also a nightmare, pretty much at every level. So they actually restricted your movement by putting enemies there that are far too tough for you to deal with at a low level. But the reason I like the way the enemy scaling works in this game is that those enemies are pretty much always a problem. Like along here, along this road, there's fucking Deathclaws in here. And that's what's good about this game, is that Deathclaws are always a worry, because in Fallout 3, if you encountered a Deathclaw at a low level, yeah, it was scary, but if you went back to that area later on, the Deathclaw was still the low level. Run away from them, yeah. So like in this game, Deathclaws are always at least, I think, level, or like big adult Deathclaws are level 30. I think they have 15 damage threshold. They used to have more. They used to actually be really tough and armored. And of course, their special thing is that their attacks ignore your armor. That's how tough their claws are, is that they just ignore any armor that you're wearing. So Deathclaws are always scary. But you can kill them pretty easily from a distance, because you get sneak attack criticals. So being a sniper basically breaks this game. It's only the times when you're forced into open combat, that's when being a sniper is not so effective, but that's why you have companions as well. You get some of them to tank the hits for you. But even at a high level, like with a good weapon, where you can like have a cazador flying at you and you shoot its wings, that's the best strategy. You shoot their wings to cripple their wings so they can't get to you as quickly. Even if you are doing that, and it's really effective, you're never forgetting the fact that you're doing that, because if they get to you, they're going to fuck you up. And the same with Deathclaws.
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here.
You get to that point where you can kill them from a distance really easily. It's because if they get up close, they'll fuck you up. But that's another thing that in this game that helps with using VATS, is that it actually reduces the damage you take while you're in VATS, because you're not in control of your character, so you can't avoid taking certain hits. How, where, and who is the fucking trader that's supposed to be here? It's not you. Where is...
I'm off to the strip. Can't wait.
Is it somebody in one of these buildings? Actually, that name Blake, that might have been the... I have to go into this building to get him to assume his actual post. Oh hell, this game's buggy.
If you're looking to buy or sell...
Right. When did I get a 44 Magnum? I must have got that from Captain Gillies. I need the books. No, I need to talk to him about the books.
Me.
Don't I need to talk to him about the books?
Hey there.
Don't I get the books from this guy? I thought I got the books from this guy. Are they in miscellaneous? Maybe they're in miscellaneous. Doesn't look like it. Oh no, there it is. There's one. There's another. Is it just the two? I guess it's just the two. I need to get rid of my mines that I'm carrying around. That's weapons. Frag, grenades, and mines. Whoa, I've got shitloads of them. Yes. Psychology and pediatric medicine. So it was just the two of them. Cool. Okay. So if the game doesn't crash in the loading screen. A whole bunch of the crashes I've had have been in or around this Crimson Caravan spot. Oh, good. I mean, I like this game, but holy shit, has it got a lot of problems. Most of them technical, but still.
Those medical supplies have already... Both of them? Wow, that's very resourceful. Thank you. I think that should just about cover us. Well...
Oh, I'm a good person. I'm a good punchy person. Right, so I've done the whole Bitter Springs thing, so...
What is it?
Here we go.
I was in a lot of places with First Recon. I don't really remember. There was a miscommunication. Yeah, well, that's how they wrote it up in the report. We did what we were there to do. A lot of people got killed. That's war. Maybe looking back, you do things differently. But that's not how it works. In the field, you hesitate, you or someone you care about will die. They teach that from day one. You don't come out of a tour of duty without regrets. It's best just not to think about it. Life has a way of punishing you for the mistakes you make. Big enough mistake, punishment can take a while. Mine's not over.
Maybe you can make up for it.
A murderer who does good deeds is still a murderer. And he'll still get his judgment. I left the NCR when my tour was up. Had enough of war. None of it made a difference in the end. Because I'm still alive.
You're just a barrel of laughs, Boone.
Yeah.
I think next time I fast travel, he might talk about coming back here. And then with all of the extra help that's here, they should help fight off the Legion. Because I will be punching, which means that I won't be able to help as much. It's a lot better when you actually use a weapon, a firearm. Alright, it's probably going to be a fast travel, so where can we fast travel to? Hey, actually, no, there's one of the... Let's go to the ranger station. I have to go there anyway. There's another good thing that sets this apart from Fallout 3 and 4, makes it better in my opinion, is that your build actually matters. Choosing your behavior is significant and important, but so is the stats that you select. You can't get away with... Well, I mean, you can get away with having a spazzy build that's not supporting the way that you play, but it really helps. If you try to have a low endurance character who's about fisticuffs, it's not going to work so well because you've got hardly any health to take any hits. Where's the fucking gate? There it is.
Hello?
Alright, I need to talk to the radio officer. Or is it you?
What brings you to Ranger Station?
Radio. There we go. Come on.
You're here to sell something. No problem. Hey, do me a favor when you get back. You think I haven't tried? Every time I do, Camp Golf acknowledges the situation. And soon after that, more ammo.
Why would I be asking for ammo? I don't use ammo. Stop being a compulsive video game hoarder. That's my problem. I have to stop myself from picking up every little thing and collecting them all like, oh, I might use them at some point, and I never do. Wait, that's... Okay, wait. Let's pick the quest. Where's the quest? Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's one over here? Damn, it's been a fucking ages since I played this game. I forgot that there was a ranger station over this way. Oh, that's right. They're there to keep an eye on the Great Khans. That's why there's a thing there. Alright, well, I've done all of that stuff there, so I can actually... I wanted to avoid it because I didn't want to kill the target for bounty fiends too soon, but I've done that now, so I can freely wander through this area and kill any hostiles I come across. Stupid map marker thinks I'm inside a building or something. I swear these might have something to do with... Do they have something to do with the Van Graffs? Oh shit, I'm gonna die. You're definitely the problem, because Plasma. Plasma's a bitch. Oh yeah, Fists of Fury. Fists of fucking explodes. Also almost dead, so... Where's my lizard steaks? Don't I have like 12,000 caps? Yeah, I don't need shit for trading. Is that? Wait a minute, which... It's probably that one. Oh no, wait a minute, there's a thing up here. Isn't there? Isn't there? Wait a minute. I forget. Shit. I used to know this game so well. Oh, fuck. Alright. More stakes. Actually, where's a turbo? Let's take a turbo. I've only got the one. Ah, shit. Shit, shit, shit. Wonder... wonder if I use that, if they'll stop attacking me immediately. Anyway, where are some stimpaks? Some anti-venom. And some... jet, why not? See, fucking Cazador is always scary. Although I am wearing light armor, but still. Yeah, bootleggers. Okay, where's the fucking ranger station? No, that's too far. Oh, my armor's almost broken. Shit. So... oh, is it? No, wait a minute. Oh, shit. Is it up in this bit? Ah. I think I may be on the wrong side of the mountain range. Now that I think about it, and maybe my memory is coming back. Yeah, it's see on the other fucking side of the mountain range. I don't think I can even get to it from this side of the... ah. I'm annoyed now. Fucked up. Mighty Fist, yes. Why do I still have a Centurion's helmet on me? And Centurion armor. Why do I have these on? I can't use them because Boone will hate me, but... yeah, fuck it. DPS is better on the Spiked Knuckles, but the damage is better on the Power Fist, so... ow, I'm dead. Damn it. I have doctor's bags. Stimpaks. There they are. Fucking Cazadors. Just how bloody poisoned am I? Jet AP plus 15. You can't take multiples. Does it not actually restore it as a number? Does it actually just increase your maximum? Stupid game. Damn, I really should take some anti-venom. That just doesn't want to go away. Lucky I'm not playing on hardcore. Right. Thought that looked familiar, because, yeah, that's Vault 22. Well, that's right, that's another safe house, isn't it? Is that the Followers of the Apocalypse safe house, I think. Yeah. The fuck? Ah. I've got to start wearing some better armor. Oh dear. Well, no wonder he was hurting. That guy's got a fucking brush gun. I think. It's hard to tell, because I can't catch up with his giblets. No, it was a trail carbine, okay. Bit of drink, okay, I'll have that. And your money. Bitter drink. Yes. Well, I suppose ordinarily I would praise this as being one of the quests that sends you around the place to get you to explore. Oh, that's not enemies, that's bighorners. Gets you to explore, finds all these map locations on the way. Hmm.
All mine.
Oh no. I mean, I'll let you have that, Boone, because that was a small target, moving kind of quickly. Also, speaking of Boone, just thinking, I feel like he should have wanted to talk to me by now about this.
Eat this. What is it? Yeah,
Yeah,
always. Even when I sleep.
you keep talking to him.
I don't think so.
Now, at some point, he will ask to go back there because he changed his mind.
Hey,
You
I thought some more about what you said. I don't know. Nothing. Dream.
had a dream in the last
Just
10
tired of thinking
seconds?
about it. I hope.
It's on our way there, and by that I mean not exactly on our way there. I will have to swing by Novak so I can pick up some decent armor. Because this funky leather get-up is just not cutting it anymore. Wait a minute, north, east, north, south, this way. What? My sense of direction sucks. That's when I've literally got a compass right there for me. Yeah, there it is. Don't know how I managed to forget that this is where the other one was.
No run-ins with the great... Keeping watch on the...
Because, yeah, you get sent back to a couple of these. Ooh, duck and cover, and at least it's not stealing. thought the Mission Mojave thing actually fixed it so none of those counted as owned, but some of them still do.
You're here for the money. I talked it. They also said if they had. No. Oh.
Okay. Right. Okay. Now. Thankfully, Novak is actually not too far from some of these. How do I... Oh, is that... Oh, that's on that road. Let's go here first. Upgrade. Find and upgrade this station. Ah. Not a shortcut. Do you remember there being something this way as well? It's probably a skill book. Lots of locations in my mind that are probably the source of a skill book. Come on. Police physician, is that? No, that's not the yeah, that's the magazine. It's not a skill book. Is it maybe just star bottle caps, maybe? Maybe. This is down here. There's more tables. Jeez, my memory sucks. Well, it has been a while since I needed to remember any of this stuff, so it's amazing I can remember what I do remember. Magazine. Great. Fine. Companion pathing. Now, actually, yes, let's go up this way, because I kind of want to avoid the lake lurks.
Morning.
So that's what the rangers are there for, because the quest that sends you to the second part of this, where you have to go and talk to some of them, that as you talk to the rangers, not to the comm officers.
This post isn't... All right. Just the usual. Legion scouts try to slip across the river a couple of times a week, but they always end up floating downriver with holes in their heads.
Don't get killed over there. That's kind of my plan, to not get killed. And as part of the plan is to do other things, and doing those other things involves not getting killed, so... You know, I guess that makes it part of the plan. A lot of empty cans, a lot of empty bottles too. That's actually, yeah, that's, I remember. Coming here is a good trip on hardcore, so that you can get a whole bunch of bottles for making cactus water. Or homebrewed Nuka-Cola and sarsaparilla, I suppose. What's the next nearest one? Yeah, just here.
Hello.
Boone, where are you going? Boone? Boone? Boone, where are you going? Mate? Oi! Oi! Wait.
I'm not supposed to let civilians... Very well.
Boone's buggered off for some fucking reason. What was that about? What was that about? Huh? Seriously? What the fuck?
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
What do you want now? What, again? Didn't I just change those damn things? All right, fine. Show me the new code.
Now I think this place should still be manned, because I never went and spoke to the ranger in Novak. Yeah. Okay, apparently, there was a ranger outside. Why did this happen? There was a ranger outside. Oh, it was there. Yes, well, I'm annoyed that this happened. I hadn't done any of the associated stuff. I hadn't talked to... and there was a ranger outside. There still are rangers outside.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
What the actual fuck?
Fine by me.
Oh, that's right. He's still carrying a whole bunch of shit. I figure it must have bugged out. And it triggered the attacked version of the interior rather than the pristine version of the interior. I've not talked to Ranger What's-His-Face in Novak. That shouldn't have happened. Or is it just because I'd been there before? Does that trigger the second time you go to the location, maybe? But there were still Rangers outside! Doesn't explain that at all. Makes no sense. Then go and talk to Ranger and he said, I want you to check on the friends of mine. They haven't checked in a while. So, I accidentally checked in on them before and they're already dead. You're not supposed to have died until after you sent me to go check on them, but... Alright, first some trading, or actually, no, he probably doesn't have much worth trading for anyway, so let's just go and organize myself some better armor.
Fine by me.
Put that away, put that away, put that away, put that away. Should put that away, since I can't really be using that anymore. Can't afford to. Combat armor, reinforced. Do I not have a combat helmet? Guess not. Well, that would be why I should trade some stuff, because then I don't have to keep carrying it. Golden gloves, put those away. Liberator Maria and a Vice Golf Driver, sure. Recompense of Fallen, why not? Palladius Machete, well, I'm not using machetes, may as well. Chainsaw. Yeah, I'll want to hang on to that in case I can afford some upgrades for it. Put the boxing gloves away as well. Yes. Much better. Need to permit myself a break. I'll be back in a minute. Alright. So, I've got better armor. I can survive more hits and stuff. I swing by Forlorn Hope. This way.
Welcome back. The station's been silent for quite some time now. I guess this can... I'll switch over all radio broadcast. Before you go... We've received some disturbing reports from some of the ranger stations. Heavy casualties at Alpha, super mutant legionaries at Delta. The weirdest one has to be the Great Khans and their trained death claws at Foxtrot. These reports can't be accurate. I know you've already been out. Nothing is severe. Charlie seems to be getting a lot of extra medical supplies for some reason. Echo has been reporting heavy Legion activity down on their end, but...
Alright. Anyway, not going to continue with that in just a moment. What's my armor looking like now? 28 damage threshold, that's not bad.
This is the place. We got sent from Camp Gulf looking for some Khans who'd been making trouble with one of our settlements. I guess one of the settlers was connected because we sent everything we had. We figured this was a gang hideout, but they'd led us to their home. There's a ridge called Coyote Tail on the south side. That's where we set up.
Yeah. I think possibly I'm remembering having done all of the prep stuff first, because last time I would have played it I was sure I was probably on hardcore. I was worried about Boone dying, let alone all the other NPCs. But with sufficient firepower you can do it from distance, so
Canyon 37.
Isn't a big problem.
That's what the NCR calls the pass down there. It was the Khan's only escape, so we set up here to guard it while the main force attacked from the front. Standing orders were to shoot on sight.
Yeah, no matter what, it helps to have all of the extra reinforcements there.
Main force got spotted too soon. We heard shooting. And Khan started coming through Canyon 37 in bunches. It was all wrong, though. Women, kids, elderly. Wounded started coming through, too. We radioed to confirm our orders, but command didn't get what we were seeing. They told us to shoot till we were out of ammo, so that's what we did. Yeah, well, I'm not a soldier anymore. Those rules don't seem like much of an excuse now. Anyway, I'd like to stay here for... All right. Something's wrong. Got a group might be... If you want out, I won't blame you, but... If only it was this easy all the time. Tell the truth.
Of course, yeah. Another thing that I don't mind the addition of in Fallout 4 was the ability to sprint. Thank you, Boone, for sniping that fuck up. Oi, chicken shit, come back here.
Can't run from me.
It's 29 altogether. I can carry that. Oh, why am I collecting bullshit? I don't need to collect enemy armor. This is why it helps to have a gun to do this. Oh. Just round off some skills.
through after all. Not sure what to make of that. I don't mean disrespect. It's a hell of a thing having someone with your ability looking out for me. But I've come to believe there are things nobody can stop. I thought for sure that's what we'd finally come up against today. It would have made sense for things to end here. But now, I'm still waiting.
It's just not your time yet.
God damn it. It's like I'm being toyed with.
It's like you want to die.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do about all this.
Well, I can make him angry, but I'm not going to do that.
I guess they brought us here. One less Legion raiding party running loose now. Never a bad thing, you can take my word for that. Still feels like I'm living on borrowed time. But I don't see any reason not to take a lot more of those sons of bitches with me. You got a point. There's still some things I can do before all this is over. Yeah.
This has a weird thing, is it goes to this length about describing what his armor can do and everything, and it doesn't. It just looks different. It's got two different kinds of armor that he gets there. And they just look different. They're the same thing. And one of them means that he gets his angry ending.
Can't believe the Legion hit us in such numbers. They're stronger than we think.
Damn it, we lost some NCR troops. Or just the one. Where were the rest of them? Don't tell me they were all sitting around up here. You're all, you bastards, you're all sitting around up here, you lazy cunts. Go to all the effort of getting you here to help protect this place, and you're just sitting around up here, not protecting the place. What are you good for? Right, well anyway.
Hey, I want to thank you for bringing me to Bitter... If that's... Alright. Guess I'll be around Novak for a while longer until I figure out what I want to do with myself. See you around.
Okay.
Yeah? You must be mistaken. I haven't filed any report like that. Trained death clause? I would have remembered that. If someone is saying I filed that report, that's a load of crap. I won't have my name attached to a clerical error.
Okay. I think while I'm here, I may as well just pop in here and do the thing about Anders.
Carl's been in a shitty mood since that big explosion at the fort.
Anders told me what happened. We owe you one for rescuing him. Tell you what, I can give you cap.
What's the rest of
Here
it?
you
Probably
go.
don't even make it. Oh, turbo.
With Anders out of commission for so long, we're short-handed on runners and some backlog. We've got an associate in the Crimson Caravan Trading Company who did... Great. Here's the package.
Right, so yeah, we'll get on with. That's the closest one to full on. Let's go here first. Where the fuck are you? I'm at a picnic? Having a nap? Why are you sleeping? Why aren't you sleeping up in the camp? In the actual... Weirdo.
This is a military outpost. High casualties? We've had one broken ankle, but nobody at this post is... Any injury, Chief Hanlon and his aides compile the reports, and there are other ranger posts around. Rhea's got the...
This is the dude that might be off down next to the... Yeah. Bloody hell. Thing overlooking the river. And there's... I don't often see it, but there's supposed to be like a fucking robo-brain around here somewhere. There it is.
Hello, sir.
No sudden moves and you... No, I didn't. You might hear that kind of nonsense from a drunk trooper on the... That patrol was wiped out by its own incompetence. A couple of the...
Right.
Hello.
So...
Welcome back. I knew it. Every one of the false reports was signed off by Chief Hanlon at Camp Golf. But why would the Chief manipulate the reports? I need you to take everything we found to Chief Hanlon and confront him with it. I don't want to make this public unless we have to.
Yeah.
Bye.
Sorry about that.
Hey.
Distracted by dealing with a bot, I think. Anyway, I wanted to, while I was here, do the... At least do some of this. Make a start on restoring hope, since I've wiped out the Legion at Nelson.
So, I heard you helped take over Nelson from the Legion. Glad to see someone making a difference around here. So, the Major has you running errands for him. Well, we're short on personnel as well as supplies, so we'll... The Major let me send out some troops to gather supplies, but unfortunately, you can help by finding the troops and assisting... I sent them to Helios 1 to see if they had any supplies they could spare. They gotta be somewhere between here and there. I'd try searching the main road or checking with the men at Helios 1 to see if they know anything. Make it... Hey. I want you to collect NCR dog...
Oh, that's what this is for, yeah. That's what you need the dog tags for.
It's easy.
This is a restricted area.
Need food, fill belly. You got food? I think it's the only time you can use your rep as the
You
first
being
one.
here is a start, but if you really... He's been... Yeah, they were here a while ago. Gave them all I could, which wasn't much. I've seen soldiers get assigned there. It's like they got told. If you're trying to track them down, we put a GPS marker in the...
I think there's an ambush. Ooh. Can trade some shit.
Hey there. Need...
Chainsaw. I've already done the power fist upgrades. Yeah. So, flamer, drag mines, hunting shotgun, incinerator, so the heavy stuff. I need to go and fix Eddie. Or EDE.
Hey there. Need anything?
Oh, out 8,000 caps. Wow. Oh, I could use that to fix my busted reinforced leather armor. Well, I say fix. Hey, I should be carrying a hell of a lot less now. Well, yeah, something less. So there's fire geckos here and cazadors there and all sorts of horrible shit going on. So helpful to have knockdown. Pretty sure this is an ambush. I dodged him. Oh. Wait. Pretty sure there's a skill book at that place.
Nice to see a friendly face around here. You know, good work. If you find any more, you know where to find me. I take it my men weren't dead. It's a high price. Thanks for finding these.
Evening.
Back already? I heard. The extra supplies will help. With all the Legion raids lately, we're running low on troops that can still fight. I want you to check in with Dr. Richards and see if he needs any help getting our...
Oh, yeah, I remember this bit of it. Yeah, this is a bit that requires having high medicine skill. Which I do not.
I hear you defeated the Legion forces at Nelson. I'm impressed. And with business booming like it is, and considering I'm the only person with medical experience, do you have any...
I've studied lots of medicology.
Oh, I see. Unfortunately, your experience... Just take this status report back to me.
Funny too, because I only needed 20 to pass it. But you need even more than that to actually successfully help him.
Hey, back already? What do you... I heard from Dr. Richards. Too bad you weren't... Well, with that over with, and the Legion forces at Nelson defeated, now we can actually try to strengthen our forces along the river and prepare for the upcoming...
Interesting, so they don't want me to... Ha! Normally what happens... At least the way I remember it, is that the last part of it is to go and take Nelson, which is why I tend to like killing all of the Legion at Nelson first. But maybe because I didn't come back here immediately to have them go forward with that. Maybe that's why they realize that I've actually liberated Nelson and that they don't have to worry about it now. Cool. It probably is the, yeah, taking my time to get back to this quest. Gave them time to find out that, yeah, I'd already done it, so... Right. Camp Golf. We should find out about the... Well, that's great. Game crashed. Fantastic. Well, I'm going to come back and stream this a lot more in the next week or two anyway, so I think I'll just call it a night. Fuck it. So, see you next time, whenever, for whatever, which will probably be more of this. Who knows? Bye for now. Damn it, is that not actually cutting off?